Hello everyone and welcome back to my custom 1/64th farm toy series. I got a box in the mail from Boston the other day, and I'm going to revive an old project here. This has been one of those long-term projects that I started pretty much when I started this whole toy deal, and it's just kind of been sitting, and I work on it every once in a while, but it's just tough to get super motivated on it just because it's such a big project. But as you can see, I got the grain tank extension on there, and I'll have to add a few custom pieces to it on the sides to make it a little taller, but just straight up pieces. Just because the combine that I'm modeling it after, they did that to give it a little extra capacity. But all in all, I think it turned out really, really good, and it looks amazingly like the real combine that I'm modeling it after. Once I get the handrail on here, I believe they do have a support that comes from right here down to the platform, and so I'll have to add that. But I need to take a look at the actual combine again so I can get an idea of what that looks like. But the other thing you may notice is the front tires probably look a little different from my last video. These are some tires from Daryl Stangler, and I also got the cones, or whatever you want to call them, that go on the inside there to make it look like it's got that nice dual tire to it. And I think that adds a ton of detail to it. I really like the way that looks. And so the only other thing that I may add to the tires is the combine that I'm modeling this after. They actually took, and from right about here, this is going to be tough to explain. Let me see if I can, here we go. From right about here, they have a piece of steel that comes out on each side, and it goes in between the tires kind of like that. And it just, all it does is go in between the tires and then bolts back to the frame. And what that's for is it's to scrape mud off the tires so the inside of the dual there doesn't pack up full of mud. And so I may try and add that as well, but that'll be an easy piece to add. The only other thing I gotta really figure out on this is I'm gonna go with a different back tire. That's the original back tire from this combine. I am gonna try and figure out a different back tire for that because I just don't like the size or the look of them. And I've already sunk it in a little bit more than it was, but I do need to sink my steerable axle in further because right now it's setting flat. Let me see if I can tip it up to where it would be. It would probably be somewhere right around there, and I don't know if you can see it from that angle, but that puts the back of the combine just way too high. And so I still do need to find a way to sink that down in there a little further yet, just to get the combine the right height. But other than that, I think you'll be seeing some more of this here in the near future, and it's kind of nice to get an old project like this kind of back and going again. And it's something I look forward to working on and sharing with you guys as I work on it. And I'll try and get some pictures when I move in this coming weekend. I'll be up at the fiance's place, and so I'll try and get some pictures of the actual combines if they're not buried too far in the shed. They actually have two of them now, so when I started working on this project, they only had the one, but now they bought a second one, so I may have to add to the fleet depending on what I'm going to end up doing for my display. But anyways, yeah, so like I said, look back for more videos on this combine, but please leave a like, share, subscribe, and check back for more.